Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Jessie seems adamant to be in all the pictures this morning. Don't you, Jess? Hey? She's a good girl. So I made a new little book called Penarth Light with pictures of my pictures of the suns and the light from this area, region, Sully. I'm sat on the Sully beach where I saw that wonderful, it was a vision of light for me, which I must say has given me the confidence to take all of this work forward. So yep, we are 2nd of July today, so that would have been my Nanamaw's birthday. Oh, in fact, Jessie, you were named after Nanamaw. If I'd have had another little girl, I'd have called her Jessie. So my grandmother, my mother's mother, Jessie Moore, came from Blenavon up in the valleys, somewhere over that way. The most gracious, humble, beautiful lady I've ever known. Oh, and my mother was very like her. So she lived till she was 97. I moved to Wales just around that time so I could be a little bit closer and see her a little bit more often. But 97 was a fine age to reach. So we're July the 2nd. I'm sort of listening to the peace treaty for Israel. Not sure that I understand it fully. So Israel, the Holy Land. So I've got some sonnets on war and how Jerusalem should be. So we'll start with Israel, and then one called Nations Rise. There's an image there, painted. Israel. I'll give you the scenery. Israel. Jerusalem in Israel was once green and pleasant, but now only dust war is the present. Dust of dark dirt, flesh, eyes and bones, dust of dark history, hope, faith and homes. Dust of blood bombs from the homeless, dust of conflict from the faithless, dust of Jacob's forgotten sons, remembering only oil-based suns. Well, these are sums that I do dwell, that 666 equals hell, hell on earth to take the peace with every single war, one piece. One piece of peace is lost with each soul. Surely it is positive to teach lovers whole. And Nations Rise. Drugs fueling dichotomies of mind, making okay what is purely unkind. Frustrations causing extreme distress, chemical war, our blood is a mess. Red blood's raging, turmoil as the sea, tsunamis rising inside you and me. Blood boiling over, exploding like a bomb, positive life has gone terribly wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong and wrong. Positive life has gone terribly wrong. Destroyed in poverty, austerity and lies, causing addictions and no one asks why. Why are we as a global family warring over what should set us free? I'll read you this one separately. Kashmir. But going on to Jerusalem, O green and pleasant land of the dove, what has happened to peace and love? For Jerusalem that was being made here is now being turned into terror and fear. O green and pleasant land, do you hear that Jerusalem that was made here is peace that is meant to be from living a good life positively? Positively living means not to die from negativity that is the lie. Lies from love's opposition called stress. It is stress that creates in us such a mess. Jerusalem negative you are not meant to be. but healing the lands with positivity. We go back to the Garden of Eden, where we were told we would positively die. Positively die. If we positively die, what do we become? We become negative, doubtful, cautious, fearful, no faith, no certainty, no trust, no security, and no peace. Love is not a cortisol, but an endorphin blood made whole and one in us, for healing for all nations, for twofold peace, peace with others, peace with self, and peace with God. It's like the golden rule, one perfected. So from a quiet conscience, from turning away from sin, from turning away from that shortfall of love, to embrace the wholeness and oneness of love that unites us all. Let there be love. Jesus Christ is returning quickly. Come, come to New Jerusalem. See, everything real is invisible. That first line of New Jerusalem, it's about what we feel on the inside. What we feel is we can't see it unless we're very perceptive, unless we're very intuitive and can pick up on what people are feeling, and that's what empaths are like. We sense those things. We feel them. And so even somebody who says, yeah, I'm fine, when they're not. It's all about what's going on inside. Only our truth will set us free. So it's only when we acknowledge those joys, or the hurts, or the pain, that we can liberate ourselves from them and attain to that whole spirit for the joy and peace and happiness and freedom from the pain and the sin. So everything real is invisible. Gifts of jasper transformed from pearls, emeralds made from sapphire squared, attaining to amethyst shining, like diamonds dancing delicately on water. Chalcedony waltzing with topaz, sardonyx serenading sardius, turquoise passion speaking love made whole, like an olivine, fulfilling, complete, like a mine of treasures with no dragon, no pirates or opposition, just understanding with reason. Chrysolite gold molten into an emerald river flowing to a chrysoprase sea. All about tolerating each other. Might not use the same name for God, but as Jesus said, by their fruits we know them. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they are all children of God. Let there be light.